Welcome back, everyone, to the Brian Crombie Radio Hour. I've had a really interesting week dedicated to a lot of municipal and regional issues. On Monday, I had Sad Beg talking about municipal politics, regional politics, provincial politics, etc. On Tuesday, George Tavares talking about the Mississauga Mayoralty campaign 1 year after he ran. I ran as well. Brad Butt on Wednesday talking about the Mississauga budget. Thursday, we talked about managed trade and industrial policy, industrial strategy. And today, we talked about transit. I think transit is a big issue. It's that way that a city knits itself together. And I think that some of the things that we've been talking about from a transit standpoint in regards to all day, two-way, frequent GO train service on the Mississauga Milton line, creating this mid-Toronto line that would go right across on the CP tracks through Summerhill, LCBO, by the current Science Center, by Casa Loma, starting at Kipling and going out to Scarborough, make a ton of sense and would knit the city together with an express train route to the middle of the city rather than everything having to go through Union Station. I think a track that would go from Long Branch up to Kipling up to the Pearson Airport would make a ton of sense. I think that something across the north end of the city, along the 407, along the rail tracks that are up at the north end of the city. I think that the Ontario line that the provincial government and Metrolinx are currently funding, which is effectively the downtown relief line, makes a ton of sense. I think we have got to be investing in transit in the future because we are not going to be a city region that works well together, knits together, is economically vibrant together unless we have that transit, because highway congestion is getting much worse. Congestion on the Gardner Expressway, on the 401 is outrageous. I don't think we're ever going to be able to afford tunneling under the 401. I wonder whether the 413 is ever going to get built. Transit is the solution. We may have eliminated the carbon tax because of political reasons, but the reality is climate change is happening, is real. Transit is the solution. And we have got to have a transit system more similar to London, more similar to Paris, more similar to New York City than we have right now. And we have underinvested in transit. And some of these things that we talked about today, some of the things that I've been talking about as chairman of Transit Alliance, some of the things that I've just mentioned, I think we got to do. That Mississauga Milton line, making it all day, two-way, frequent GO train service, has an 8-to-1 benefit to cost ratio. It is the highest benefit to cost ratio that transit consultants have looked at anywhere in the world, they tell me. Why it hasn't happened yet, I don't know. The Mid-Toronto, the CP Rail line exists, the Mid-Toronto opportunity that would knit Mississauga, Etobicoke, Toronto, Scarborough together across the city like never before in an express makes a ton of sense. Let's support politicians that want to invest in transit. It's been a great week. I've enjoyed it, talking about a whole bunch of municipal, regional issues. I hope that a year from now, when we're all back in the voter booth thinking about municipal elections, we all think about some of these issues. Thanks. Good night, everybody.